Hello. Today's story is all about three little pigs and what happens when they meet the big bad wolf. And this is a joining in story, so here are some actions that you'll need to learn to help me tell the story. So first of all, we need to do the big bad wolf. And the big bad wolf has pointy ears, really sharp teeth, and he huffs and he puffs. You ready? The big bad wolf has really pointy ears, very sharp teeth, and he huffs and he puffs. And now there's some actions we need to learn for the three little pigs. So at a couple of points in the story, the three little pigs get a little bit scared. And when they get scared, this is what they do. Clutch their pearls, chatter their teeth, and panic. You ready? And what does a pig do when it's scared? Clutch their pearls, chatter their teeth, and panic. Okay, let's start with the story. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs. And the pigs decided that they'd each like to build their own house. So they had a really good look around where they lived to decide what they wanted to build their houses out of. And the first little pig noticed that way over yonder there was a field. And the field was full of straw. And he decided he was going to build his house out of straw. Between you and me, I'm not sure straw's a very good thing to make a house out of. Well, the second little pig, he also had a really good look around, and he noticed that they were by a river. So he collected lots and lots of mud from the river and decided he was going to build his house out of that. Good idea? Let's find out. And then the third little pig, he noticed they were near a quarry, and a quarry's full of stone. So he collected lots of big pieces of stone from the quarry for his house. And each little pig built their own very lovely house. Remember, one out of straw, one out of mud from the river, and one out of big pieces of stone from the quarry. And they each settled into their new homes, and they really liked living there. One day, walking through the forest, there came a big bad wolf. I can smell something. What can I smell? Oh, I know. I can smell pig. Oh dear. So the big bad wolf went up to the first house. And do you remember what this one was made out of? That's right. It was made out of straw. And he stood outside and he shouted into the little pig, little pig, I need you to come out right now so that I can eat you all up. Well, the little pig wasn't stupid, and he sat indoors and he went, I'm not coming out. I wasn't born yesterday. You'm going to eat me if I come out of my front door. Well, the big bad wolf had a think, and then he hit on a plan. So he huffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he puffed, and he blew so hard he blew the house of straw down. Said the little pig inside, and then the big bad wolf, he pounced. No. Oh, pardon me. Oh dear. He ate the pig. Well, he carried on walking. What can I smell? I know, I can smell pig. And then he came along to the second house. And do you remember what this house was made out of? Do you remember what that little pig did? That's right, he went down to the river and he collected lots of mud and made his house out of mud. Do you think it's going to stand up to the big bad wolf? So the big bad wolf went up to the second house made of mud and he said, little pig, I am going to eat you. Come outside so I can have second breakfast. Well, the little pig in the second house, he wasn't stupid either. I'm not coming out there. I know exactly what you're going to do. You're going to munch me up for second breakfasts. I'm staying right where I am. Well, what do you think the big bad wolf did? That's right. He huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed and he blew so hard that the house of mud, it blew away, and then he pounced. I seem to have got a bit of pork stuck in my teeth. Oh dear, 2 pigs gone. The big bad wolf carried on walking through the forest and he came across the third house. And do you remember what the pig built the third house out of? That's right, he built it out of, hang on a minute, stone. The big bad wolf went up to the third house. Come out, little pig. I want to eat you up for my third breakfast. And the little pig inside went, oh, ah! But although he panicked, he wasn't stupid. I'm not coming out there. I've seen exactly what you're up to. You've eaten my 2 brothers for breakfast and you're not eating me. I'm staying right here in my house. Well, the big bad wolf had lots of success so far, hadn't he? So what did he do? He huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed. Excuse me, that's taken a lot of puff. And he huffed and he puffed and he huffed so hard he puffed out. But because the house was made of stone, it didn't matter how hard he blew, he could not blow it down. And the third little pig, although he was a bit scared, he stayed in his house and he was safe from the big bad wolf. And that is the story of the 3 little pigs and the big bad wolf.